Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's D-Dave with Smokers Universe 420. This is another episode of Quick Hits. Today's episode, I'm going to give you guys 3 very important vaping tips. So if you're a beginner, this is a perfect video for you to start off with. If you've been vaping for a while, you might learn something new that give you a better experience. So make sure, before this video starts, you guys like, subscribe, and share. Build my page up, get my numbers up so I can provide more great videos to you guys. All right. Number 1 tip is to make sure you're vaping real cartridges, real THC or CBD or whatever you may do. Don't vape anything you get from the street. It's almost 2021. You guys should not be vaping street carts. You don't know what's in it. There's no possible way for you to find out what's in it. So the best way to go to a dispensary, get something, get a cart from somebody that went to a dispensary. Or if you have a cartridge and there's a QR code, you can actually check the lab results. So make sure those lab results are real. I've seen a lot of packaging that has lab results, but when you type it in, there's nothing to be found. So make sure you guys are vaping the real thing. That's the number 1 most important tip. You will ruin your vape experience if you're vaping something fake and your lung fall out. That's gonna turn you away from the whole experience. So yeah, man, no more street carts. Make that promise to yourself and to me. No more street vapes for the 2021. Second thing, this is another important thing when it comes to vaping. Moderation is key. You do not want to over vape, because after a while you're gonna not enjoy the experience. You're gonna have to vape more and more just to get that high that you initially got when you started. Vapes have a lot more THC in it than you would have with a joint or a blunt. So I always tell people, maybe 1 hit of a vape is like 5 or 6 hits of a joint. So think about that math. I always tell people, take a couple hits, then put it down and go do something. Go do your chores or whatever you had to do for the day. Don't sit there and just keep vaping like it's a joint, because you're used to that motion, or you're used to all that smoke coming out a certain amount of time. All you need is just 2 hits. That's what the vape is made for, to be convenient and fast acting. And that's all you need. You do not want to overdo it, because after a while you're not going to enjoy it, because you're going to need the whole cartridge just to have a good day. Have a good day with your product. And you definitely don't want to do that. You don't want to build your tolerance to a level where you're going through a whole cartridge in 1 or 2 days. Take a couple hits and just go on about your business. It'll extend your cart life out by a lot. Also, when it comes to moderation, the amount of time that you take a hit is very key also, because I've seen people that sit there and take like a whole 10-second hit, and they'll cough their lungs out and they think that's the way to go. But in reality, you need like 3 or 4 seconds. It's very, very short and simple. That's all you need. See, I'm not here coughing my lungs out. I'm still gonna feel the same amount of high as I would feel if I did it for 10 seconds, and I'll feel a whole lot better afterwards. The last tip I want to give would be to keep it at a low temperature at all times. If you have a temperature control battery, make sure you keep it at the lowest level. Burning it too high will burn most of the product away a lot quickly, and will also burn away the terpenes. So once you get to like the middle part or the end of the cartridge, you're not really tasting the same. It's not really tasting the same as when you first started. So always keep it on a low temperature if you have a temperature control. Or if you could find a cartridge like this is a palm battery, I believe. It's breath activated, so it's gonna burn at the perfect time every time. That'll be the best way to go if you don't wanna worry about keeping the temperature controlled. So yeah, man, those are 3 quick tips I have for people who like to vape, whether you're a beginner or you've been doing it for a while. These tips are to help you enjoy the product more and to also extend the life of your cartridge. You shouldn't be going through a cartridge in a couple days. It should be, your goal should be at least a week to have a cartridge. If you're a frequent user, buying one card a week versus 2 or 3 a week can save you a lot of money in the long run. So yeah, man, that's today's episode of Quick Hits. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share. Let me know if you have any other tips. You're gonna put them in the comments, and I will post them on the next video. But until next time, this is D-Day with Smokers Universe 420. Peace out. You guys stay medicated. Peace and love.